Hey everyone, just wanted to share with everybody my second chance story, challenge from Brother Daryl. My second chance story started just about 4 years ago. I was 11 years removed from professional baseball, and there was just this piece of me that was still empty, still craving, still trying to figure out who I was, what I wanted to do when I grew up, right? I went to an all pro dads event with my kids on a more early morning before school, and a gentleman got up to speak that day. His name was Bobby Butler. He was a former NFL player. I know with the Falcons for a while. And he said one thing that day that just resonated, almost pierced me in the heart, and said, I was depressed when I left the game. And he said he had left and he went to Africa for a while and explored himself and reinvention there. And I giggled to myself that I was broke and there was no chance I was going to Africa when I got done playing. But instead, I actually ended up in Atlanta when I got done, ended up staying there and falling into a really difficult, challenging, dark place. Bounced around a couple jobs, employment due to economic circumstances from there on. And there I was, 11 years later, hearing this message that somebody else was depressed after leaving sport. And I have to share with you, that's when my second chance began. I got mentored by a great man, Fred Wilson, who to this day I'm so thankful for being brought into my life. I knew I had to reestablish my marriage at the time. I knew I had to address some other habits and things of that nature that needed to be eliminated to make and strengthen my relationship with my family and actually with my job as well. And I knew I had to just change the circle of friends and family that were, influencing me and around me. So I have to share one of the biggest things through this entire venture and this journey, as I call it, is that I had to realize that structure and support that I was so accustomed to in athletics was no longer there. And it was up to me. And I had to be the person that was going to take charge, own it, change it, reinvent it. And it all started with my faith, accepting a new Savior in Jesus Christ and understanding that there's something in this world that's truly bigger than myself, and understanding that I can't control that. I can't be perfect. I can't I can't be the one that's dictating everything that goes on in the world. And that was a tough place to get to. But working through that over the last 4 years, growing, sharing in fellowship with Daryl and being a servant with Second Chance Athletes has just completely brought me a joy and filled my heart that I didn't think anything else or anybody else could as the game did. Family's on fire. My kids are on fire. My wife's on fire. And it's just amazing to see. So I encourage anybody that's watching this, that's my second chance story. Get real with yourself, look yourself in the mirror, do an honest and transparent breakdown. And at the end of the day, realize that perfection isn't supposed to be what we're chasing. We're chasing purpose, and just, set your sights on what that looks like. Set some priorities. I call them my faith, family, fitness, and finance, my 4 Fs. And in that order intentionally. So encourage you all. Thank you for letting me share, and God bless you.